Why the advisory board? What is it that fascinates you, or you're saying, you know what, I'm intrigued enough to want to be a part of this?
Yeah, I think what Ed's value proposition is to bring or to help companies that are in Texas or move them to Texas is really important. I think the workforce development piece is a national security issue from my perspective. And my focus really is on government, defense innovation, and academia, and how we can catch back up and STEM um, with our near peer adversaries.
I don't want to be political, but
Yeah.
with all that's going on at the borders, and you mentioned national security, and I
Mhm.
think that's probably as much as anything. Anybody that's out there in good old USA
Yeah.
is thinking to themselves, I hope we're safe. What is going on here? How is something like this, or the concerns that you have, how is something like YTexas going to be able to assist in that endeavor to make sure that we are safe and secure?
Yeah, I think that's a great question. I think one of the things that White Texas can do, or they do, is help sell the message or send the message that the defense innovation ecosystem in the defense industrial base is strong in Texas. And there's a reason for that. And there's a myriad of reasons, from tax benefits to an open and willingness to have businesses here in Texas. We have a very good academia, R1 research, like Texas A&M University, where I work now at the Bush Combat Development Complex. We really help either working on defense innovation and defense research, and then we also pump in a lot of engineering students into the companies that you would think of that work on defense initiatives.
You're going to be able to meet or certainly be around a lot of companies today,
Hmm.
and a lot of people that run those companies or work at those companies in some capacity. And so I just wondered if there was a message or a take home that you would share with them if they were to come to you and say, certainly thank you for your service for starters, but how can I, as a company or as an individual at my respective company, how can I do some of the things that you say you're doing with your daily routine now?
Yeah, I would say recognize who your strategic partners could be or should be. My organization that I work in is certainly one of those that can help in areas of integrated hypersonics, integrated autonomy, and space, and those types of things. I think we're ready to partner, and then other companies should partner with each other, and not be so much competitors, but be competitive mates, so to speak.
And finally, what would you say to Y Texas and certainly Ed Curtis and those involved, just for what they have done and what they continue to do? This is the second summit. I
Yes.
would imagine this is something they want to continue to do if it continues to be as successful as it was the first time. What's the message that you might share with them and say to them, thank you for doing this, or how do we continue to move forward and make it a positive, productive event?
I would say continue the momentum on workforce development, the momentum with the young people, and pointing out that there are different ways to participate in, for me, in national security ecosystem. Doesn't mean you have to wear a uniform. It means that you can be an engineer, you can be a scientist, or you can work for one of these great defense companies that help accelerate modernization for our Department of Defense.